So, the big question on everyone's mind is an SAP certification still worth it in 2026? And the answer is a huge yes. But, and this is a big but, the entire rulebook has been thrown out. In this explainer, we're going to break down the complete overhaul of the SAP certification system and give you the new playbook you absolutely need to succeed.
And we're kicking things off with this because it's a pretty stark warning, right? This isn't just some minor tweak to the system. No, the old ways of studying, they're not just outdated, they're a recipe for failure. Understanding this massive shift is, without a doubt, the most important first step you can take.
All right, so let's get right into it. The old way is done. It's obsolete. We're going to dive into what's changed, starting with the biggest shock to the system, the exam itself. And this brings us to the first massive game-changing rule. The days of just memorizing theory, they're over, gone. The new exams are all about what you can do. It's all practical, hands-on testing. And just so we're crystal clear, this isn't something that's on the horizon. This is not a drill. These performance-based exams have been live since November 2025. This is the new reality, right now. And this really shows you the heart of the change. On one side, you've got the old way, just memorizing stuff for multiple choice questions. But now, look at the other side. It's all about problem solving, about getting your hands dirty in a live SAP system during the actual test. It's a whole different ballgame. So what is a performance-based exam really? Well, think of it like an open book test. You can even use SAP Help. SAP is basically shouting from the rooftops, we don't care what you've memorized. We care if you can actually get the job done. Can you solve the problem? That's all that matters. Okay, so if it's all about practical skills now, the next logical question is, where should you focus? Where do you put your time and your money? Let's talk about the top 3 skills you need to be learning in 2026 to really get ahead. All right, here are the big 3, the areas that are going to give you the biggest career boost. Number 1, SAP BTP, that's the Business Technology Platform. 2, S/4HANA Public Cloud. And number 3, getting your head around Clean Core and AI. Now, why these 3 specifically? Let's break it down. Each of these is a strategic move. SAP BTP is the bedrock for pretty much every new SAP project. So being certified in it makes you hot property, instantly. Then you have S/4HANA Public Cloud. With SAP pushing everyone and their dog to the cloud, this certification is practically a golden ticket to getting hired. And Clean Core and AI, well, that's you skating to where the puck is going. These are your future-proof skills. This is the direction of the entire industry. Now, it's not just the exams that got a facelift. The whole business model behind getting and keeping your certification has been totally revamped. Let's dig into what they're calling the new Stay Certified model. So, first things first. If you're still looking for that old 6-attempt certification bundle, you can stop. It's gone. Poof. SAP has retired it for good. It's just not a thing anymore. Instead of 6 attempts, I want you to burn this number into your brain. 12 months. This one number now dictates the entire life cycle of your certification. It changes everything about how you have to approach this. Okay. So this is the new deal. It's all built around an annual subscription to the SAP Learning Hub. With that subscription, you get 4 shots at an exam per year. But here's the catch, and you really need to hear this. Your certification is only good for 12 months. To keep it active, you have to maintain that subscription, and this is crucial. You have to pass an annual assessment to prove you're up to date. It's not a one-and-done deal anymore. Of course, an annual subscription means an annual cost. But here's a little pro tip for you. Get your company to pay for it. Seriously, pitch it as a win-win. They get a certified expert on their team, which helps them win projects, and you get to level up your skills and career on their dime. It's a no-brainer. All right, we've talked about the new exams, we've talked about the new subscription model. Now let's switch gears and talk about the solution. Here is your actionable, step-by-step checklist for what you need to do before you even think about clicking that book exam button. Just think of this as your pre-flight check. Do these 4 things and you'll save yourself a world of pain. 1. Link your personal email, not your work one, to your SAP Universal ID. 2. Make sure the name on your profile is an exact match to your government ID. 3. Triple check that your subscription is active. And 4, the second you pass your exam, put a reminder in your calendar for that annual assessment. Don't wait. You might be thinking, okay, that seems like basic admin stuff. But trust me, each one of these is a potential landmine. If you use your work email, You could lose everything when you change jobs. Your name doesn't match your ID. The proctor can literally turn you away at the door. Let your subscription lapse. You can't even take the renewal test. And if you blow past that assessment date, poof, your certification is gone completely. When you boil it all down, all of these changes really come back to this one simple, powerful idea. The industry has changed, the technology has changed, and so the exams had to change too. The future belongs to the problem solvers, not the memorizers. So there you have it. That's the new SAP certification landscape in 2026. The rules are definitely different, the bar has been raised, but for anyone who's willing to adapt, the opportunities are absolutely massive. So that leaves just one final question for you to think about. Which module are you going to target this year? BTP, S4HANA Cloud,